I find work, because I used to write prolifically, and this is a few years old, but it's more relevant than ever, because I come across, being me is really unique. I wouldn't change it for the world. But it's like you see all the spectrum of different people's ideas, misplaced Christianity, stupidity, this and that and the other, and different cultures, homosexuality. There are Puritans out there that do try to fix people, make it right. Weird people. Could say I met him in 2020-21 during COVID when I got arrested for sending someone letters. And that's a really good song as well. When did honey turn into pesticide, and why do big girls run and hide? Yeah, I could sing it in a jazz cafe. If people had more time for that niche, women loving women. Anyway, Residency Studio, don't think I could find it. Have a home to go to, cause I know we all feel low, boo. That's the cue when it all gets poo. You too can do an escape like a naked ape too. Let's face it, many are lost, but in the tech comms, it's more like your mind's being fraped. Heck, wreck on the deck. From henpecked family and life. Got myself a spiritual wife. Creativity encouraged in me. And it come at a price. Worse challenge than Annika Rice. A treasure hunt. You think you're in the madhouse, then try be a girl that wants to eat. Man, I like to consider the world my fam like I'm the man. But that won't happen until they all respect a certain female supremacy. A key. Until they're all a fan. I'm working hard. Not getting paid. So I'm blowing cool air from my loins in all direction. My DNA say no way, won't lay to let my act throw notes and coins. Booing, booing, booing like a program running can't rest. Like life become a test, intolerance, give it to me. Then I might come round to men folk in my vag. Redesigning the misery, woman all ownership, hashtag old days dying, don't get it wrong, I'm crying. It's hell at times, I'm frying, when I just want a woman to woman, full on. It's a weird niche, like be on a girl's leash. Many just about the sex, not for real, so get vexed. And I'm always gonna get chewed up and spat out like a cardboard Happy Meal. Paranoid streak like they're so cold. They get the uniform to have me killed. Empathetic streaky like I don't deserve a woman. Life. They fuck me so much, I'm like, explore for real. Rather married wife, but life's made me ill like your poly crap and label. So that just saps, and that's a wrap. Residency Studio. I thought it was quite a good rap, really, because everybody's mental these days in their different ways. And they're why honey turns to pesticide, and big girls they run and hide. You know what I mean? It's all very, it's all kind of, because the buzz, what's the point of going out, really? People are so vacuous, and everything's a catfish, or maybe that's just around certain scenes, false front scenes. And don't even get me started on universal credit right now. How can you be sanctioned in 21 and still be getting paid until last month? And taking phone calls and showing your ID and going to these places. It's like, oh, that's not unrelated to this. How is that unrelated to this? Showing up for phone interviews and going places and showing your ID. There's something very fucking weird going on in my life. So yeah, it goes back to that. You think it's something to do with conspiracy. 2020, 2021. What was it? Puritans? Was it Christian Puritans trying to purify? Scientologists maybe trying to get everyone vaccines and say no homosexuals anymore. La, 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 la. Oh, what was that? Why? I showed my ID in that place, the job centre. I've taken phone calls. Why have I been sanctioned? Oh, it started in 21. So why have I been paid for the last 3 years? What is that called then? Is that a payment, or is it just my figment of my imagination? False front establishments? Has the whole of Britain gone crooked? Because it seems that way to me. Residency Studio. Does anyone know what I'm talking about when it comes to universal credit? What is going on? It's not for real, is it? I mean, I said some weird shit in some of my raps about basically them selling out to different countries, and I think false fronts running things, because certainly, definitely a case of rent a cell when it comes to me spending 60 hours in a cell during COVID. For what? Nothing.